is really fun to watch this art venue take hold in this town. It's just been beautiful.
It's a great area, great community.
2 days after we moved into our home, our neighbor came over and said hello and welcome to the neighborhood with a pumpkin pie. I can't tell you how impressed we were with the fact that someone would actually come over and say welcome to the neighborhood.
Having artists live here is wonderful, and obviously we have a lot of very talented artists that live here, but having the artists come in and choose to create their art in whatever form they're producing it here is also pretty special.
I think there's an excitement about the arts in Hammonton. We talk about art, we live art. We're not just about, making sales, we're about doing what comes from our heart.
I don't know what I'd be doing if I wasn't doing art. I feel like it's a form of expression, it connects people, it's communication.
To make the viewer think about what it is that the artist is trying to portray is what's important.
It's about finding, trying to achieve your intention, which is never mastered anyway. But that doesn't stop you. It actually just kind of motivates you and drives you crazy sometimes, trying to achieve it.
I think the arts bring in discussion and interaction. And I think that discussion, that interaction, that culture, so to speak, it adds a lot to quality of life for the residents of our town and those who are visitors.
It's a complete turnaround in the last, 10, 15 years.
Hammonton is a growing community. Just in the last 10 years that we've been here, we've seen that the downtown district has really been revitalized. It's really kind of in its renaissance, I think, now.
I think what they've done is to reach out for the best. Upon doing so, they've totally revitalized the town.
So Hammonton was a traditional manufacturing town. Also had a strong agricultural background as well. We had textile mills, we had pharmaceutical plants, but in the end, what we found was that to try and transform and focus more on the creative arts and the creative economy was really the wave of the future.
Being located in Hammonton, you're really at the center of the universe because you're only a train stop away from Philadelphia, 45-minute car ride. You still can be connected to the New York market and the emerging Baltimore, Washington, D.C. market. So it really positions these young artists right smack in the middle while at the same time branching out to these other major metropolitan areas.
I don't think the town can miss but become the center of arts, theater, and wine for the state of New Jersey.
We don't want to see it change too much.
Lords and ladies, I give you Jack Bull! And now, lords and ladies and gentlemen, I give to you by my left-hand side, the man, the myth, the legend, the fellow with the raven locks and the piercing blue eyes. He's my best friend, boon companion, and identical twin brother, Roger Orson!
Third Thursdays, which started a few years ago, was an outgrowth of a seasonal art at night experience. But a little bit different than most communities is that we provide a theme.
Here comes Jack!
I think it's awesome how everybody comes out and supports the town like this.
And the arts, Roger. Never forget about the arts.
Oh, I love the arts.
Something like the arts.
Tonight happens to be a garden party, which is like the start of the spring of 2014.
It's real. It's not a big giant circus. It's not a parade, it's not a pageant. It's a great night to spend together as an adult and just enjoy yourself and learn a little bit more about the arts and dabble, or just have a good time out.
Myself and the other artists up here make it a point to actually do work on Third Thursday so people can see what's going on, how art develops.
To me, art is important because without creativity, you really confine the mind and you confine a person.
I like to explore a lot of different media because it's not even necessarily just about the medium. It's you know, it's the message I want to convey, and what is the right material or medium for me to convey the ideas that I'm wanting to express.
Having the Noise Museum in Hammonton, not just in one location, but technically in 3 locations, in their studio space, in their gallery at Kramer Hall, and in the gift and museum shop on 2nd Street. What that's done is created 3 anchors for culture and arts in Hammonton, and within a 2 or 3 block area too.
Everything is central here. Our theater, our performing arts, our art, our stores, everything's together and easy to move from a restaurant to an art venue to a boutique, and it just works all together.
We opened Paul Morris Dance Explosion in September of 2001. We teach all forms of dancing. We teach ballet, tap, jazz, hip hop, modern. The age range is from 3 to 93. We have seen the town grow so much, the downtown area, and the arts. We're so excited to be a part of it.
The economics of a community are really built on creativity. I find that the arts, whether it be through the art of dance, music, performance, acting, anything like that, it opens minds and it changes lives.
You have just entered into my my sandbox, and that's what I'm going to actually get a sign out there, Sandbox Studio, because this is what it reminds me of, being a child and in your sandbox. And the worst time of the day is when your mother comes and pulls you out of the sandbox. You know, time to go home. It's the worst time of the day, and that's the same thing here. I never want to stop.
I'm Robert Resch. I'm a sculptor. I prefer making large-sided pieces. I work in steel. Recently I've been working in the light and kinetic pieces. And I believe that my other calling in life is as a teacher, and I teach at the Academy of Fine Arts, and I've been there for 28 years.
I work in glass. And I'm a painter. I do artist books and very often glass artist books. I'm interested in words and images and narrative art. I like everything against a wall, the way a painter would, thinking two-dimensionally. Robert is always pulling furniture and things out into the middle of the wall and on an angle, the way a sculptor would.
I think that the older I get, the more I realize that I am doing exactly the same thing I did when I was old enough to remember standing at my father's workbench making stuff. I think that you either are obsessed with those moments when you first touched material and had a thought about that material. I don't think anything changes, just your toys, that's all. There's nothing like printing in 3 dimensions. It's just like you just make it, and then there it is. You know, it's so good.
G, go to G. So go right now to Jason Mraz. My name is Robin Gazzara. I am the owner of Robin Gazzara Music Studio. I started this
studio because I wanted to give kids the opportunity to learn about music more and give them a place to go and develop their passion for it.
Here.
E. Yeah. Then F.
The F. Where is it? Here.
Yeah.
G.
Good. Now we're going to put our left hand up there.
He was born deaf, and he's, over the last few years, he's had hearing aids, and then he had what's called cochlear implants. What's interesting now, he's playing piano, and he can actually hear the pitch differences between notes. So he's not just striking keys, he can hear if something doesn't sound right.
This one. Kind of strange.
Yeah, that one's strange. We fixed it though. We're set. All right, so how do we play it? What's this mean, JJ?
This means loud.
It does mean loud. Forte, right?
Forte.
I want to be able to, inspire them, have them be excited about it. And whatever they choose to go in, whether it's they want to join a rock band, they want to be a singer-songwriter, they want to compose their own classical song, whatever that is, they'll be able to achieve that. I want them to be able to go on their path to do that.
Yeah.
D. God, you played it perfect. Now we have our left.
You just can't find a bad restaurant in this town.
How I got into cooking was my love of just seeing people's reactions of the first time they try our food. That's part of downtown Hammonton, and Hammonton as a whole is all about. We have a great opportunity here, both financially and culturally, to impact people on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis.
Every store along here is from somebody that lives close by or is part of this town, and they, have Strive, and it's a business, and they're just we all are like family here.
And there you have it. This is Nonna's Risotto with Mamam Kalela's Brajol. Enjoy.
Come down into one line here. Good. Yep. And then Tori and Megan come down into one line here. Good.
I'm Ed Corsi, the co-artistic director at the Eagle Theater. And tonight we have a Wednesday night industry night performance of Footloose. And the actors are stretching and getting ready for it now.
5, 6, 7, and hold.
The Eagle Theater's really become a standout and a beacon for the arts in Hammonton.
My wife and I went. We were absolutely blown away. The quality of a show in a community of this size is, I'm amazed.
How you folks doing? How you doing tonight? Good to see you. The Eagle Theater is the recent recipient of 6 Broadway World Awards, not only including Best Actor in a Drama, Best Actress in a Drama, we also won for Best Director of a Play, Best Production of a Play, and Best Local Theater.
Hi, my name's Tom Abruzzo. I'm resident music director here at the Eagle Theater, and piano 1 for Footloose. We are actually live every show underneath the stage, playing in this beautiful basement. We have a wonderful 5-piece band, and we're getting ready to rock the house.
Today's my birthday and I come to the Eagle Theater to see Footloose, and it is a great birthday performance. Great birthday performance. Thank you guys for rocking it out.
First and foremost, we want them leaving thinking that the whole experience was the utmost professional experience that they could experience. I don't think that it's going to stop. We have very, very big dreams.
Pull me off of my knees. Jack, get back. Come on, before we crack. Lose your groove. Everybody cut foot loose.
There's just a lot of talent in this area that doesn't have a venue. And I believe Hammonton offers a place where they can shine.
I had to move back to this area, the school district, the way the town is pretty much coming back to life.
It's amazing for a town this size how much attention they're putting to the arts and how interested the average people seem to be.
And I do keep running into my students who have moved out here and have settled and are building art out here.
Imagine a community without the artists. It would be a really incredible, sad place.
Hammonton's a small town and it still has that small town feel, and we really love it.
I'm interested in art, and I appreciate art, so that's my reason for being here.
It's a great place, downtown Hammonton. You need to come and try it out for yourself.